Halo semuanya, saya Umar Syahab. Saya pekerja seni. Ya.
Hi, my name is Denisa Daniswara. I am 20 years old and I am a audio engineer student as well as a singer.
Saya diminta sama Prince untuk ngejelasin satu hal yang berdampak banget sama hidup saya. Mungkin kehilangan sih. Kehilangan tuh ngajarin banyak banget buat gue. Saya deh ya, buat saya. Kehilangan pertama kali yang pernah gue rasain adalah kehilangan kakek gue. It was 3 years ago, I think. Yeah, 3 years ago. Kehilangan kakek gue, dan 2 bulan sebelumnya gue ditinggal nikah. Ya aneh sih, memang anak seumuran gue. Ya 19 tahun ditinggal nikah. Tapi lucu juga sih kenangan itu. Jadi dalam 1 tahun 2 kali kehilangan. Yang satu kehilangan seseorang yang gue sayang sebagai pasangan, dan satu lagi kakek gue hilang untuk selama-lamanya. Depresi banget sih saat itu, karena maksudnya dari segitu tuh gue 16 tahun berarti ya, 16 tahun tinggal nikah. Belum siap sih untuk ngalamin hal itu. Terus tiba-tiba kakek harus pergi juga, dan kayak ya bertubi-tubi. Tapi hal-hal itu sangat ngerubah sudut pandang gue sih, bahwa mungkin sesimpel yang datang akan pergi, karena gue masih 16 tahun pada saat itu. Dan semuanya pun pergi dengan alasan gitu loh. Kayak ada yang pergi karena tugasnya sudah selesai, ada yang pergi karena diseleksi sama Tuhan bahwa dia emang udah gak pantas lagi di hidup kita, atau ada yang pergi untuk ngajarin kita jadi lebih baik sih. Kadang saat kita sudah ngerasa kita baik banget gitu, tapi ternyata enggak. Ternyata cara Tuhan, wah ini berat banget nih bawa Tuhan. Cara Tuhan ngebuat kita jadi lebih baik kadang-kadang sih harus dengan kehilangan. Itu nyadarin gue banget sih bahwa arti dari kehilangan, arti dari semuanya sih. Gue maaf kalau menjadi emosional kalau ngebahas kakek gue, karena kita jarang ngobrol, kita jarang bercanda, kita jarang cerita. Tapi sekalinya ketemu pasti dia ngasih gue nasihat, 1 atau 2 patah kata gitu, yang selalu gue ingat sampai sekarang.
My story is I used to live abroad for most of my life actually, and I got bullied at a very young age. I was very different from the kids that I went to school with, and for that reason I got picked on, and it was physically and verbally, and because of that it really affected my self-love and self-worth mindset until today. Throughout high school, when I moved back here, it was very hard to make friends because it was very hard to trust people who won't treat you like crap. I was that kid who liked eating lunch alone. I stayed in the library. The library was like my safe place, my safe zone, where I can just, be alone. I like being alone. Until today, I really do like me time. I find pleasure in that. I find healing in that. But it gets really tough sometimes when you can't forgive or love yourself, because I can't go a day without feeling bad, or I can't go a day without picking on myself, you know. You get bullied your whole life, you start to think that the worst getting thrown at you is true. And for that reasons, I am still to this day very insecure of what I do, what I eat, how I dress, and the art I make. But, you know, that takes time, and I know every day we are all learning and trying to just be the best that we can be. In uni, in college, it got better. It did get better. It's just, you know, the process of finding yourself, that gets tough too. I mean, I've been treated badly with a lot of people that came into my life. A lot of people walked out of my life. I walked out a lot of people's life. And that really took an impact of my, you know, my mental strength, I guess. I'm a very closed person. I don't really like talking about my problems to anyone, because I know people have it harder than I do. But it went to a point where I couldn't even tell my parents that I was suffering through depression and anxiety. And stuff like that builds up. It builds up until, you know, you explode.
Yang dia bilang ya bahwa semua terjadi karena ada alasannya, dan nggak ada hal yang terjadi tanpa sebab gitu. Itu yang selalu gue percaya. Bahkan sampai dia meninggal pun gue percaya bahwa ini ada alasannya gitu. Ya karena mungkin tugas dia udah selesai.
Now I'm in a place where I'm better, and I've learned to, you know, accept myself, love myself.
Tugas dia sudah rampung, udah ngajarin anak-anaknya, cucunya itu gue. Jadi it's hard to explain everything. Ini gue nggak pernah ceritain ini di mana-mana tentang gue tinggal nikah.
I do still have bad days, but if you need help, seek for it. If you need help, it's okay to ask people. You know, you're not going through this alone. Everyone has rough patches here and there. So